Weeds, we've all got them, but I've got a few innovative ways of getting rid of these little beauties. Yeah, some tried and tested, but some, well, I think pretty new. Under my grapevines has always been a problem for weeds because they come up and you don't want to hoe, you can't mow, you can't rotivate. So I've come up with a nifty and minty solution. Yeah, I'm using mint, that vigorous spreading perennial herb, as a living weed suppressing mulch. This is the mint bed. You see it's all grown in a conventional way, corralled between timber to stop it spreading everywhere. And it's really thick, and you see how lush it grows. And we've got more than enough here, and that means I can dig some up, spread it about, put it to work. There's me bucket of swag. Look at that. So first, tickle over the soil with a fork and remove any weeds that you can see. Start with it as clean as you can. And here's the mint. And you can see why this is such an aggressive plant and so good for suppressing weeds, because it grows outwards along the soil as much as it grows up. See, every stem has got roots on it. Now it's very tempting to, when you lift and divide mint, to put it in clumps, but if you're going to use it like I do as a living ground cover mulch, well, you plant it onto the soil. Just that tickled earth is enough, and that way it's going to root and form an, well, pretty much impenetrable mat that will keep weed competition down. Certainly give them a run for their money. At this time of year, even the buried tops like that are like cuttings, they'll root. They've got so much brio, so much vitality, they'll be out the blocks in no time. And you can cover quite a bit of ground just from a couple of clumps. You see how I'm tearing this up? Well, it looks really rough and brutal, and that's because it is. But it's better than chopping up the roots with a knife. That's because if you tear as opposed to chop, you keep larger chunks of roots intact. It means they survive so much better. See that? All these bits of stems will produce new leafy growth. Phase 2 is this stuff. Green waste compost. I mean, it could be mushroom compost, something from your heap, anything that's weed free. And rather than using soil that might have loads of weed seed in it, I'm using this like earth just to bury the roots. Get them out of sight. A couple of inches of that is enough. Give it a little spread around. Tuck any roots that are sticking up down under the mulch so that they're out of the sunlight. And really, it's as simple and quick as that. And I know this area is going to stay weed free pretty much through the whole of the summer. Not only that, it's going to be productive. And finally, keep that mulch well watered, certainly for the first few weeks after planting. That way the mint will soon get its anchors down and start to spread. And here's some I planted just a few weeks ago. Look at that, already pushing up through the mulch. And it's so simple to care for. Come the summer, I'll edge it up with the spade if it's getting out of hand, or chop it down with the strimmer. So simple, so quick. The bees are going to love this too, because mint is just fantastic for pollinators. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be short of any pickings for mojitos.